It's raining, it's pouring. People told me to stop making AC almanacs, it gets boring. And I did last month. And I honestly felt really, really sad. You know, like when you don't text that friend back, not like your best friend, but like the one that you just talk to from time to time, and they text you and you're like, I really should have texted them back. That's how I felt skipping June. So we're back with the July Almanac, all the new stuff for the month, including our girl Isabel is up to something. She's up to no good, and I woke up with the fire of 1,000 ants in my pants this morning because Isabel tweeted, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm planning on doing the Almanac, and Isabel's about to get rowdy? Are you kidding me? And yeah, she was kidding me. She was kidding me. I'll show you her tweet, but she was kidding us. Freaking Isabel. She got jokes. I think she's trying to be a comedian for the next game. She's so polite in this one. I feel like Isabel is about to get bonkers in Animal Crossing New Horizons 2 or whatever the sequel's called. Just watch out. Just watch out for PG-13 Isabel. It's happening. The munch. I want to munch that bug, the beetle. I got beetles in my house. I got beetles at the gym. I got beetles everywhere, so I guess munching beetles is on my mind. But welcome to the July Almanac for everything Animal Crossing, including the new fish, the bugs, the deep sea creatures for the North and the South Hemisphere. We got all the events, all of the special to-dos to do. We got the birthdays. We got the new icons. And, of course, we've got NPCs, updates, villagers, and more. Look, let me be clear with you, LaBelle and Co. This ain't your 2020 Animal Crossing. Come closer. I got a secret message for you. D-E-B. For you and for me. Amazon gift cards times 3. Because today's video is brought to you by Disney Emoji Blitz and a wonderful sweepstakes that I got going on for you. Because this is my favorite match 3 puzzler, and it's the perfect way to spend some time in these summer months doing something very, very fine. And something that can add new emojis to your text message conversations, as every emoji not only has a special unique power-up, but can be used on your phone too. And this month is bringing the weird. I love the Disney weird. Okay, of course we have events for Indiana Jones, and we got events for Jungle Cruise, but we also have Astronaut Mickey and Alien Pluto, and I ain't never seen these characters before. Actually, I've seen Mickey once as a spaceman, long time ago, but Alien Pluto is super sweet, and so is the giveaway. All you gotta do is click the link in the description down below to download the game. It is so much fun, it is free, and then reach level 20, which is easier done than said, and then all you got to do is share your progress with me via a screenshot, and we'll pick 3 lucky winners to win a $20 Amazon gift card that you can use on anything, even your own alien dog plushie, if that's what you prefer. Check out Disney Emoji Blitz. Every time you click the link, it helps support the channel, and that link is my creator code, so anytime you do anything in the game or get anything in the game, it helps out the channel, which I super appreciate. All right, it's not the big, bold update that we wish it was, okay? There was maintenance the other day, and they were like, hey, nothing, not even a patch fix, not even like a 2.06 with a little bit of, oh, LaBelle's eye was glitching out on Tuesday. They just decided they were gonna do nothing. Maybe they, I don't know, tidy up the back end or something, a little toilet paper. Anyhow, I feel like AC will never be updated again, but I want to just keep it in our hearts and keep it here. So let me fill you in with what is going on this month. There is something new. Okay, there is something brand new, which is the birthday party icons. So voila to this calendar that I bought with coins for you. All right, so we could look at it all pretty like there's Kurt and Agent S, Blair, Apollo, Samson, Mira, Bree, and all of these dudes and dudettes are gonna pop in the Nintendo Switch Online membership perks channel on your Switch. Okay, on July 4th is when they'll refresh. The June birthdays are lasting until July 4th, 4th of July. There should be fireworks, but no, that's an August thing. There's really no 4th of July event whatsoever in ACNH, but you can celebrate Ketchup's birthday on the 27th alongside Eric, Julia on the 31st. You got Rex on the 24th. You've got Apollo on July 4th because it's, you know, the bald eagle thing. And those icons are kind of fun. Is it an update? No. But is it kind of fun to celebrate your AC in your Nintendo Switch profile? Yes. And it's something. Chow on the 22nd, baby. Static on that 9. Got that static. I got Static Shock from Nintendo. Never updating the game. But let's move on. We got the icons, of course, and we also have some other fun new things. July is a strange month. It's barren in terms of NPCs, but there is some big boy festivals, okay? This guy's gyrating. He's excited, all right? He's real excited because on July 9th, we've got fishing tournament for both the North and the South Hemisphere. Those happen on the same darn day. It's the same prizes. It's the same fish. But you can get after it, have some fun with CJ. And remember back when the fishing tournament was the exciting update and they brought new tourneys, and that was pretty darn cool. Now, the bug off is going to be later in the month, and that's just for the Northern Hemisphere. That one's going to take place on July 23rd. These start in the morning, end in the evening, and you can go rampant with as many bugs as you can. I recommend collecting the beetles because they're currently overtaking my house, and I would like you to help me clean up. Thank you. Now, if you are one of my Southern Hemisphere players, then you're deep in the snow, okay? You're deep in the snow, and that's why I think the bug catching thing would be a little difficult right now. You're deep in the snow. It's freezing out. It's boiling over here, but it's freezing with you, so make sure to get those snowy recipes. Okay, over in the Northern Hemisphere, you still have some time for those summer shell recipes, all right? I'm talking about such beautiful things as, you know, the shell wreath and the shellfish pochette, the starry sands flooring, the summer shell rug, the tropical vista, the underwater flooring, the underwater wall, and the water flooring, because everything in this time of the month, it gets all nitty gritty. I really like it. It's got that whole vibe that's very aquatic. It's raining, it's pouring. You said this was boring, but I'm back. And I know it's not boring to some of you because there are new players. And that's something that we have to remember is like, for all of us that have played for a bajillion years, this is someone's first month of AC, and I think these videos are helpful and valuable to them. I think they're fun to relive and remember, and I think it's helpful to the people who are brand new. So congrats, you just stumbled upon one of the coolest games ever created. It's phenomenal. There's 40 million people playing it. The community is so loving and kind and welcoming, and there's no more new content. But you do have plenty to play through, okay? And that's why I want to go through what we have going on in July, because there are some cool events, okay? So as I mentioned at the top, Isabel's tweet, teasing little girl that she is. Bamboo grass and the Tanabata season are running from the 1st to 7th, so you got a week to grab some of that if you want to help celebrate that festival. Then later in the month, we have Marine Day with this beautiful, wondrous pirate ship doorway. Steer yourself to the next Jack Sparrow movie coming back to Pirates of the Caribbean, supposedly big rumor, $301 million deal, and you can put this on your door plate from July 8th to July 22nd to celebrate Marine Day. July 10th begins the Festival of the Smurfs, or the Gnomes. It's called like Le Juillet 14, which is like the 14th of July. I can't say this word, but you get this friggin cap. The friggin cap that makes you look like Papa Smurf. It's a fun one. It's a good one. And you definitely should make sure to collect that. I don't know what cowboys have to do with July, but apparently they do, because on July 15th, you can ride them with the springy ride-on, and it's a fun thing. I kind of wish there was a cowboy festival to support this. It is Cowboy Festival, but like there's no actual festival. I want like all the villagers to like yeehaw around, lasso me, and tie me down, and I don't know, hold me hostage, feed me worms, something of that sort. That would be pretty darn cool. Or at least wheel carts around that sell snake oil. I don't know. Boots? Can I have some better boots? I hope you appreciate my sandals that I'm rocking right now. Check this out. They're very aerodynamic, okay? They're very, very cool. They're very nice. Do you see them? My toes are breathing, and I'm kind of soaking wet. But there also is, like I said, the fishing tourney on July 9th and the bug off on the 23rd. So that is going to conclude the events. It's a very condensed month in terms of the events, in terms of what you can collect, in terms of the special items. But it's always been that way. It's not like this one's any worse than before. It just might feel a little sad because there's no promise of anything new. But I still feel like July is an overlooked month, and I still feel like the seasons are pretty, the things you can collect are good, and goodness gracious, if you are a bug, fish, deep sea critterpedia fanatic, it's a cool month for you. The bugs are popping out of the woodwork, literally, in the Northern Hemisphere, and then the Southern Hemisphere is just like harmony. It's harmonized right now in July. So in the north, you got the grasshopper, the brown cicada, the robust cicada, and the giant cicada, the evening cicada, and the cicada shell all coming in. Cicadas are everywhere. Like the noise just floats into the background. It's super weird. You hear it at first, the first couple days, you're like, whoa, all up in the trees. And then you're like, this is the tune to my summer season. We've also got the blue weevil beetle, the earth-boring dung beetle, the scarab beetle, saw stag, Miami stag, giant stag, cyclomatus stag, and the golden stag. There are so many bugs, the list just goes on. The giraffe stag, the horned dynastid, the horned atlas, the horned elephant, the horned Hercules, the walking stick, and the walking leaf. The only thing dropping off is the honeybee. So if you need some little accoutrements for your tea, you might want to grab a few honeybees before July wraps up. Now in the Southern Hemisphere, the bugs are the same. They've reached equilibrium. They're all probably actually like hibernating or dead. It's winter, it's snowy, nothing is leaving, nothing is coming. It's too cold. just too cold. They can't do it. But with the fish, we do have some new fish in the Northern Hemisphere. The sweet fish, the Napoleon fish, the puffer fish, the blue marlin, and that ocean sunfish. I'm loving the puffer fish for its aesthetic, but I'm loving the blue marlin for its all-day 10,000 bells price. Okay, this is an easy one to catch at the pier. Boom, cast your line, wait for the big shadow, and you're good to go. The tadpole is saying goodbye, probably swimming away to go become a frog somewhere else out of sight. Now, in the Southern Hemisphere, again, harmony, equilibrium, the animal wildlife, the fish aquatic life has all synchronized or frozen to death. You can, tell your kids the story that you think they'd rather hear. Back to the deep sea creatures in the north, we got the moon jellyfish, the giant isopod, the horseshoe crab, and the seaweed is saying so long. But this isn't very accurate because seaweed never leaves. Have you guys ever been swimming and not had seaweed? What ocean do you go to where there's no seaweed? There's always seaweed, even in rivers, seaweed. I was on a river where the horses were in the river with me and they were eating the seaweed. And it was July. So anyhow, Blathers, I don't know. You might want to correct your Critterpedia because that seaweed should not be gone. The seaweed should be here 24/7, my boy. Now, in the Southern Hemisphere, nothing is new. Again, it's frozen. But apparently the abalone and lobster have had enough of the cold months, and they are saying ta-ta-toodaloo. They're out of here. So if you want to grab a lobster, make some, New England lobster slaw or chowder, then this is the time to grab that and get ready for things to start warming up and maybe new creatures and critters to come. Man, I've always wanted a Critterpedia upgrade. Blathers, you let me down. This whole museum is so beautiful. I think it's one of the areas that they did not put enough into. Like, yeah, there's a lot to collect, but International Stamp Museum Poo Day is poo. It sucks. It's just the worst. And to use this museum for such an awful space is really, really sad. I have not fossilized anything in forever because the museum, since International Stamp Museum Day, I've just kind of had a rebellious spirit. I've kind of been against it. My museum is empty because of Stamp Day. The stamps are what have caused this chaos in my island world. Anyways, that is what's happening with the fish, the bugs, the deep sea creatures. What's happening with the game? Well, it's still frankly great. Animal Crossing is still charming, and to me it feels like, you ever visited your childhood home? You ever gone back and spent some time and you're like, man, remember all the good times? Now, obviously, I wasn't a child when I played this game, but I pass Cranston and I just get a whiff of update season. I get a whiff of waiting for the next big one, and I remember nostalgically how cool this was. And if it's only once a month because they refuse to do anything besides the monthly turnover, then once a month it will be. But it is a warm, cozy place for me to venture back, and I bet that's why a lot of you still play. I bet that's why a lot of you still look for my videos. I bet that's why a lot of you love this game, would never sell it, maybe have 3 copies and a second Switch just for it. Got one for your grandma too. What a trooper. Granddaughter, grandson, grandbaby of the year. And that's going to do it because it's time to just relax in the rain, chill out, and wait for August. Probably nothing's going to happen, but hey, this is still ACNH, and it's still a fantastic game and one that I love. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you're all having a wonderful start to your month. What are you looking forward to in July? What are you trying to accomplish in the game? Let me know in the comments down below. And until next time, my wonderful friends, thanks again. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there, and SwitchForce out.